About 2,000 years ago, thousands of people went to the shores of the Sea of Galilee to hear someone speak. They had heard of a man that had done miracles. They had heard that he had made the blind see, the lame walk, and the dead alive again. They had heard that he just might be the fulfillment of the promised Messiah of Israel. They went and heard him speak. Around lunchtime, they all realized that no one had brought lunch. There were thousands of people in one place that were all hungry, and that was going to be an impossible need to fulfill. In fact, it would take a miracle to make it happen. One boy out of all of the people had enough forethought to pack a lunch. Just a little bit of fish and some bread. The boy knew that it wasn't going to be enough for everyone, but he was still faithful enough to bring it to Jesus. Now the boy could have said to himself, "There is no way that this will help. It's only a little bit of food and will in no way satisfy the hunger of this crowd. I'll just eat it and at least I won't be hungry." But he didn't. He gave it to Jesus. Then Jesus did a miracle. He fed thousands of people from that one boy's sack lunch. In fact, there were even leftovers after all had eaten their fill. The lesson here is that you and I cannot do anything worthwhile on our own. All that you need to do is bring what little you have to Jesus Christ and he will do a mighty work through you. The smaller and weaker you are, the greater the work he will do. Always be mindful that Jesus Christ our Lord can take the most dire of circumstances, the weakest person, the least of us, and do amazing supernatural works through them. Always remember, we do not do good works to receive salvation. We do them as a response to the amazing grace and mercy shown to us in Jesus' finished work on the cross that saved us. Ephesians 2:8-9. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. 1 Corinthians 1:27 KJV. But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. So cease worrying about whether you are good enough, whether you are smart enough or have the means to fulfill the Great Commission. God is the one that does all of the work for you. Just be faithful and bring your little sack lunch. Plant the seed and God will bring the increase, just like he did in the miracle of the fish and the loaves. And remember, good works are not a requirement to receive salvation, but rather a response to it.